Hey y'all, my name's Ned. In this video, we're going to continue struggling with Azure DevOps and Microsoft Power BI in an attempt to build a CI/CD pipeline, and that stands for continuous integration with continuous deployment. Now, this video is part of a series. This is actually the fourth video in the series, I believe. And in the last video, you saw me get stuck when trying to deploy my first pipeline. And that was because I kept on getting an error that I don't have any parallelism enabled. Turns out that's not really my fault. Basically, what was happening, or what happened as far as I can tell, is Microsoft by default turns off the ability to use Microsoft agents, and you have to actually go in and submit a Microsoft form to get that enabled. And the reason why they shut that off is because they were struggling with a ton of people trying to mine Bitcoin on their virtual machines. So, I get it. I get why they turned it off. But, after kind of taking a closer look at the form that they wanted me to submit, it looks like it's going to take, I think it said 4 to 5 business to get days to get that turned on. And I'd like to make another video in this series moving forward before then. So there is another option when I'm trying to run a pipeline, and that's that I can self-host a machine to run the pipeline for me. So in this video, we're going to pivot a little bit, and I'm going to try to install Microsoft's software on my laptop and get it set up. So let's jump into the computer. So we're going to be following this guide on Stack Overflow, right? And here they essentially are showing us how to create our own self-hosted project and our own what they call agent pool to essentially run the pipeline. So the first thing that we're going to need to do is we're going to need to log back into Azure DevOps, and here you can see that error that I was getting. We are then going to go into settings or into project settings, which is down here. And once these project settings load, we are then going to go into agent pools, which should be right here. And then we're going to click add a pool, and we're going to say new. We're going to say self-hosted pool, and we're going to give the pool a name. So in this case, we're going to title it my laptop, right? That's what I'm running all of this on. And I'm going to grant permission to all pipelines. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit the create button. So now I'm going to navigate to this agent or to this pool, and I'm going to click this new agent button. And it says right here, get the agent x64. And this looks like a PowerShell script. So let's go ahead and let's set this up. So I am going to go into PowerShell ISE. Yeah, hit stop because it looks like I am stuck here, and I'm going to run this make directory agent. I'm then going to run this code right here. Now I'm in the agent folder, and it's going to give me an error because it could not find it in my downloads folder, and that's because I didn't download the agent. So let's go back over there. There we are, downloading it quickly. Okay, so there it is. It's downloaded. So now let's run this again. And it looks like that's running. So that's done. Then it wants us to configure the agent. And then, so let's run that. Okay, configure command. And let's go here. And let's see, it says invalid, could not find the position. Okay, I think that's because I think I need to go run this. And there we go. Azure Pipelines, it says connect, and it wants me to input in some text. So I'm gonna have to click over into this detailed instructions. So I'm gonna go over here. And we need to configure the agent. So let's see how we do that. server URL. So you essentially enter in your Azure DevOps organization URL. So that's this right here. So now let's go back to the service principal. Let's go up here. Maybe it won't let me. Okay, so it won't let me do that. So I'm gonna have to go into a more interactive window. So let's go through and let's open up command. And I'm gonna do the same exact thing. So I think I need to cd into this folder right here. Okay, so I'm now in that folder. And then I need to go into my .config right here. Oh no, unhandled. Okay, so it's because I didn't run command, I think, as an administrator. So let's go back. And let's try this one more time. Let's go cd into here. Okay, and then let's go and we'll put that .config in. Okay, and now it wants me to enter in my server URL, so I'll copy that. Okay, and I'll then hit enter. My authentication type, so I need to hit enter for a personal access token. So I'll hit enter. So now it wants a personal access token. So I'm gonna have to generate a personal access token. So I'm gonna go up here to settings, then click personal access token. And I'm going to have to now create one. So I'm gonna hit this new token button. And I'm going to basically, I'm going to give it a full access. So read write, read write, read write, read write. Code, I'll go full and status and read write. And I'll call it my personal agent. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit create. And I'm going to stop recording just so I can grab the token without you guys seeing it. So here we are, we're now registered in. It wants me to enter in a pool for the agent. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna grab that pool name. So if I go here, here's the agent pool of my laptop. So I'm gonna copy and paste that. And I'm gonna put that right there. And I'm gonna hit enter. And it says, you are not authorized, failed to find that pool name. So let's type it in my laptop. So apparently I am not authorized to access dev.azure.com, which to me says that I misentered in the personal access token. So let's try this one more time. So I'm going to go config command. So I'm going to run that one more time. It's then going to ask for my server URL. So I'm going to copy that. Okay. My personal access token. I'm going to go grab my personal access token one more time. Only this time I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select my token. I'm going to hit edit and then I'm going to hit full access and then I'm going to hit save. And then I'm going to select it one more time. I'm going to hit regenerate to get the token back. And it looks like this worked. So I'm going to leave my agent name the same as my laptop name. I'm going to hit enter. It's going to scan for my tool capabilities. It's going to connect to the server. It's going to test the agent. Let's see. It wants a work folder name. I'll leave that as default. Do I want to run the agent as a service? I will say yes. Well, actually, let's say N for no. Configure auto log on and run agent. I'll hit enter for no. And there we are. So I think we should be good. If we now go back into our pools, let's just see if we have an agent successfully up and running. Let's see, it says the agent is offline. So now we need to start the agent. So let's see if we can do that. I'm going to type in here run.cmd and it should run the agent right now. So connecting to the server, it is now listening for jobs. And as you can see, my agent is now online. So that's great news. So now let's go into our pipelines. Right. By clicking this new pipeline button right here, we're going to click Azure Git. Or Git's going to be that, our starter pipeline. We're going to need to edit this pool. So we're going to have to set this from pool to name. And our name is going to be my dash laptop. And as you can see, this isn't really going to do much. It's just going to echo hello world and then run a one-line script. So let's hopefully save and run. And here we are. The job is going. And as you can see, it's still running. It hasn't failed yet. So hopefully, look, it's running. Any second now. Let's look at command. Look, job completed with successful. So boom, there we go. We just set up our own agent and it ran. I mean, obviously it didn't do much if we look. It ran a one-line script, hello world, but I'm going to take today as a win. So with that exciting success message, I think we'll be ready in the next video to actually try and rerun our original Power BI pipeline. Yeah, this was a win. So thank you for watching. If you're enjoying this kind of content and enjoying seeing me troubleshoot, please give it a like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.